Hey guys, what's going on? I am Anderson, 1979. Today is July the 21st, 2013. It is Sunday. I was not feeling good today. I haven't felt good for the last few days. Just not feeling good. You know what I mean? I'm bloated. It's just all bad right now. Physically, I'm just not feeling good. I'm still exercising a little bit here and there. I'm pushing myself to get through my little workouts and stuff like that. And I really am pushing myself, you know. But this too shall pass. It's no excuses, people. No excuses short of death. What? I said that. Okay. Let's get to what this video is about. It's about the lower stomach area, the pouch, our nemesis for most women. This is the issue that we have. We have the hangy stomach and the hangy lower stomach. And like, damn, I sit down and my stomach's in on my lap and shit like that. Yeah, I know the story. Okay. The question that was presented, actually, I got a lot of questions about this. So that's why I chose not to do the standing ab video, and I chose to do this video. I will do the standing ab video at another time, but this is something I feel that's critical to address, okay? Now, all the exercises that I showed you that I demonstrated last week, all those are very effective. So please keep those, you know, take those into consideration, you know. But when you want to target on this lower part, on that part that's hanging, the question, like I said, was, is it possible to lose the lower part of your stomach? Is it possible to lose, to tighten up that hangy skin and stuff like that? I honestly believe that anything is possible, okay? And it can also be argued that anything is possible until proven impossible. Now, that's a valid argument. But until I prove something impossible, then that's when I'll say, hey, look, that shit's motherfucking impossible. Don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Or try for yourself, you know. But as for me, in my mind and in my world, nothing is impossible. I do believe that you can strengthen your core enough where the elasticity will come back. And I just believe it. Okay, I just believe it. One thing you must understand is that you are not going to see results next week, next month, maybe not for a few months, depending on how much fat that you have on your stomach to start with. You have to burn that fat first in order for the abs to reveal themselves. Now, let me just explain how this went down for me. I conditioned my abs and developed them. I was doing I was like still in the low 300s, maybe high 200s, you know, 280, 290 maybe. And I think I started really kind of doing crunches and little stuff like that. I wasn't doing them that often. I would do them just a little bit, 2 or 3 times a week maybe. It was something like that. I know I wasn't working on them a lot. But what I was doing was I was developing them. So as I continued my cardio and as I continued my exercising and my aerobics, I've burned the fat off my stomach, and then my abs eventually revealed themselves. I literally woke up one morning and was like, damn, are those abs? That's how it was. That's how it went down. So you have to take that into consideration. This takes time. This is a process. It's not something that can be done overnight. This is something that you have to be dedicated to. This is something that you have to want very bad. You have to want to do it. You have to want to lose weight. You have to want to develop your abs. Okay, you have to get a plan together on what you want to do, on how you're going to attack, you know, to get you some abs or to get your stomach flat or stomach down, however. But let's talk about the lower stomach, okay? Well, getting off subject. You know, I made notes, y'all. Look, it ain't working. It ain't working. Okay, and I did say consistency. Consistency is key in anything that you do, anything that you want so bad that you are working toward. You have to stay consistent if you want it. If you want to reach a goal, you have to dedicate your time and energy to getting there. If you're not willing to put in the time, the hard work, the dedication, the determination, if you're not willing to do that, go ahead and turn this video off right now. A lot of us right now, we aren't in the driver's seat. Our body is still in the driver's seat telling us what to do. We're going to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that piece of cake. We're going to get that candy. And you just following along. Who's in control? It's time to regain that control back. And I know a lot of us ladies out here right now, we're getting that control back. You know, we're not letting our bodies tell us what to do. We're telling it what to do. Because that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? that takes a lot to develop, and that's very, very hard. It's a very difficult task after you let your body be in control for so long, and then you're trying to relinquish that control and get that control back. That's really difficult. It was very difficult for me, but it was something that I was determined to do. I was determined to regain control of my life. Regain control of me. I'm telling it what to do. You don't own me, I own you. Shit. That's just an analogy here, but that's how. Let's talk about your actions. Your actions must reflect how bad you really want it. Okay, I can tell you until I'm blue in the face that, hey, look, you want your lower stomach gone? Well, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. If you don't have that determination, if you don't have that dedication, if you're not motivated enough, and if you're not willing to put in the hard work, if you're not willing to put in the hard work, then you turn this video off right now, because ain't nothing I can tell you that's going to even help you. Okay, you have to be willing to do all those things in order to see the results that you want to see. And it's hard. It's hard. If you don't like doing hard work, more power to you. I don't know, the lighting is just horrible. But I do have this lower pouch here. And if you see, I still have fat on top of my abs. Because look, when I do that, you see that? All that's still fat. It's not much, but it's still fat on top of my abs. If I want them to be more defined, I have to get rid of that layer. So that's why I'm still doing my crunches every day or every other day, however I'm doing them, to continue develop them and get that form. This is just one exercise that you could do to work on your lower abs. Everybody got a chair in their house. I'm assuming that everybody got a chair. If you don't have a chair in your house, you can go borrow a chair from somebody, Of course, you want it to be a stable chair where you can hold on to the back and you can possibly hold on to this bottom part right here. This is actually a comfortable position. A little awkward, but it's comfortable. It's cool. But what you want to do is you're targeting your lower stomach. You can just and bring your legs all the way in towards you. And you got to breathe. I feel all that right now in my lower stomach. So you can start off doing that maybe 2 or 3 times a week. 2 or 3 times a week. You do about 3 sets of 10. Just starting off working on the lower pouch. I'm sorry, yeah, that took a lot out of me. You see, I'm trying to talk, breathe, and do all this. Or of course, you can kick your legs out. Make sure you are back in an angle. You can do that like that. If you just want to work your thighs real quick for the thighs, then of course you just come up and down like that. You're working the thighs. You are still working the lower part of your stomach, but you are really strengthening top of the thighs. And eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're not going to need to hold on, and then you'll be able to do that. So this is a plank. And what you do is you come down on the chair, and you're gonna go back on your tippy toes. See how your butt's in the air? Let me move up. See how your butt's in the air? You're back on your tippy toes. Your arms are straight. This right here is gonna be strengthening your core section. Sorry, I'm sick, y'all. I'm trying to burp and shit. So, okay. So you're up like this, then you come down and you just hold it for as long as you can. I would suggest, I would do this maybe for 30 seconds if you can. If you can do it for 5 seconds, fine. And then you come back up in a resting position. Catch your breath. Do what you need to do. Then you go back down. Eventually what's going to happen is all of it, the elasticity, all of it's going to come back up. You can see through this a little bit. These are my top abs, and these are the lower 2. So you can see with the little bit that I've been doing, if you can see that little line right there. And actually, this is the first for me too, you guys. Like, I'm just now noticing this. I actually see something developing down here. I got to get rid of the fat first. You see what I'm saying? But I actually see the lower part of the ab, the pouch, something developing. Oh, wow. Well, look, that was the first one. I caught it live on tape. Well, you guys, that was pretty much it. Hopefully I made it very clear on what I was talking about. Please feel free to hit me up in my inbox for any more questions. If I didn't clarify something enough or whatever, just let me know. I have no problem coming back on and making a video and really trying to make myself clear, you know. Other than that, you guys got to always remember that anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. As long as you believe that it is possible, it is possible. You guys keep it pushing and always stay 100% in all that you do, because you know I will. And I'm out.